And welcome back to another edition of the Parkside Preview. We're rolling this week, Parkside Preview after Parkside Preview. Jen Conley, the head coach of women's basketball, joining me for this edition. Coach, first, of course, thank you so much for taking your time. Always appreciate it, especially on game week. Let's talk about this team so far. You've won 9 out of 10 games dating back to late in 2023. Feels like everything's really swinging your way right now. Why is that?
I think 1 through 12 are very deep. And so obviously we had a lot of new faces, 8 new faces. But I just feel like there's confidence and comfort in our system and understanding. And I think our team chemistry's come a long way too.
Coach Cassidy, Arni, one of the 7 freshmen on this team, you know better than us, just got honored with GLIAC Offensive Player of the Week, a 22-point performance, the best of her collegiate career so far. What allowed her to have so much success against PNW on Sunday?
Cass is very unique. 6-foot guard. She's got strong frame, very skilled. She's a phenomenal passer, and so she's just scratching the surface. It was fun to see Purdue Northwest. It's kind of a breakout game for her, and that's that's kind of scary for the GLIAC and for us in the future. Is that's what she's capable of doing on a nightly basis. So, very skilled, can shoot threes, very clutch. End of game, she likes the ball. Hit I think the game tying 3 earlier in that game too, and so we expect big things from Cass, and she's definitely capable of playing at a high level for sure.
Coach, the story of the season has been the young players, the 7 freshmen, the grad transfer, and Gabby. But what do you credit to the older and the returners on this team? What do you credit to their success and the standard that they've set with this younger group?
Yeah, obviously Patty and Sheridan. It starts with them, senior and a junior that have 3 years in our program. And so, they have a wealth of knowledge and information. And then putting a lot, it's kind of unfair what we did to our sophomores in Grace and Kendall. But we put a lot on them too. And so they've been doing everything they can, make sure that, just helping them with on and off court stuff. Like, where do I go for a parking permit? Something as small as that, laundry. So they've been helping with everything. So it's been a lot of weight on their shoulders. And, it's just trying to teach them how to be great leaders because they've really stepped up in that department, know what they can take on their own shoulders and then what they need to pass to us. And, they've done a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And, obviously with our freshmen and our transfers, we have experience in Gabby and Chloe. So they know what it's like to be a part of successful programs and contribute too. But, and they've been helping with the leadership part as well. But our freshmen, I think they've hit the ground running and getting them settled in, but they've also stepped up and they quick learners. So it's one where they're trying to learn from each other's mistakes and not just their own. And obviously that helps too, but we've been able to rely a lot on our returners, which has been great.
Coach, this weekend back at home for a conference weekend, first one since the beginning of December, so I'm sure it's exciting for you and the group. Michigan Tech, Northern Michigan, 2 successful programs. They're coming into town. What are some of your expectations out of these 2?
I expect a really good game out of both. It's Michigan Tech. Sam's done a great job there. They've got a good team. I know they battled some injuries and stuff like that early, but it's a very, very skilled team. They run a motion similar to us, very disciplined, hard-nosed, gritty. So it'll be a great test for us on Thursday. And then Northern Michigan, they're off to a hot start. They've played really well. They return a lot. McKaylee Kuhn is one of the preseason players to watch, obviously, and so I think it's gonna be a great battle for sure. I haven't really watched much film, to be honest with you, on Northern. Obviously, we watched on Tech because we're prepping and playing them tomorrow, but. Style of play is usually giving us a little bit of trouble because they like to slow the ball down. We like to push and transition. So I'm intrigued to see, obviously, when I start prepping for them. But it's going to be 2 great battles, 2 great coaches, great teams, great programs historically. So it's going to be a good one.
Coach, best of luck this weekend.
Thanks, Ethan.